Hello friends and welcome to another plan with me. This is the week of the, where did the full boxes even go? The 13th through the 19th of Miss May, and I'm going to be using the May Mystery 2023. Pretty old kit, but we're just gonna jump right into it. This week feels like the longest week of my life. I'm going to be honest with you guys, mentally doing bad. Doing quite bad. It's a mystery kit, so it comes with a bunch of stuff. I love this tall girl. Definitely will be using her. I'm not going to use the extra color, but I will be grabbing these doodles. I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use the washi that came in the kit. And then I am using the plaid bundle from my shop in Pearl. I feel like this kit is just screaming from the rooftop to use Pearl foil. So that is what we are doing. Here she is. Pearl is like if the olive color in my shop and matte bronze had a baby. It's almost like a slightly matte silvery green color. I don't know. It's very, very, very pretty. You can always purchase like a sample of it, and my color samples from the shop, I think they're like maybe 25 cents. I don't know, something very, very small. But I am going to pull out my inserts from my planner. They are the percussion inserts. And I am just going to get going, you know what I mean? Like, just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna use for boxes, because we have these, we have all of these people here, and we have these boxes. The other one's just like plain plaid, so I'll definitely use these. So 8, and I want to use her. So 7, 8, so I only need 10 boxes, so 8, 9, and then I might not use this Bless Your Heart because I don't really like specifically vibe with that, and I might bring the food in instead, but we will see. I don't feel like I really embody the whole Bless Your Heart like vibes. I don't really think is very me, but we'll get right on into our story time portion. The fact, because I'm filming this exactly 1 week, like on the 20th, and this starts like the 13th, so 1 week ago today, the fact that my sister was still here actually blows my mind. Like, that's just wild to me. That feels like that was 6.5 years ago at this point. I need lotion really bad. Oh yeah, baby. I feel like my skin's been so terribly dry, and I hate it with a burning passion. But yeah, it feels like that was a lifetime ago. But we woke up in the morning, and we were going to be having like a little girly lunch date with Andrea and going to get hot pot, but Andrea had food poisoning, so that was canceled. And so didn't really want to drive all the way there, if I'm gonna be honest, because weather was bad. I'm gonna bring in the days of the week from my shop, Font 5 unfoiled. Let's not put Monday on Thursday. And then I'm gonna be using from the bundle this side of the sheet. In the shop it's called Weekly Essentials if you want to just purchase this half of the sheet. If you want to purchase this half, it's 2023 script sampler, but I'm gonna be using the days of the week. They're in Font 5 in Pearl, and the holes are Whole Choice 3 in Pearl. Moving on. So basically, I didn't want to drive there in like the shitty rain. Also, I grabbed an oops sheet of these, a sheet of them oops, and I was like, I'll just keep it for myself. I don't really care that much. So the Wednesday is a little bit off cut for that reason. But I'm gonna be honest with you, supplies, very expensive. So I'll gladly take the slightly damaged goods because honestly, same, slightly damaged. But yeah, so instead a new location of Snooze opened up, so we went there, and we had the most immaculate service. Her name was Sam. Haley like went and left like reviews on like Yelp, Google reviews, everywhere, just saying that like what a great vibe and time it was. But I always get the pancake flight when I go to Snooze. I get it as is, unless the like pancake of the week or whatever is flames, then I'll replace the pineapple one because the pineapple one's my least favorite. But because of Mother's Day, they did not have like a special one because they had Mother's Day specials over the weekend or some shit. I don't know. But we did that, and then we just kind of gallivanted around, went to some shops, bada bing, bada boom. But then, like, it started thundering and lightning, and Haley hated that. It was stressing her out. So we went back to my house, and we just sat on the couch and read together. We did a lot of that while she was here. She really needed time to just, like, disconnect and relax. So we spent a lot of time doing that, which was really fun. And then later that evening, we were all, as in me, Haley, and Chris, we're gonna go get ramen for dinner, but Chris ate a very late lunch and was full. So he did not come with. So me and Haley went, and I was gonna get nothing bundt cakes. This is the second time they really screwed me over. They didn't have the flavor I wanted. They also didn't have the flavor Haley wanted. So really peed me out, you know? So we went, did that, came home, we had a game night, the three of us. Well, Haley and I played some games without Chris, and Chris played some games with us. It was fun times. And then I'm just gonna grab this so I don't forget to use it. Well, my sister wanted to go to bed because she had a very, very, very early flight. Basically, her flight was at 7, so she needed to be there for 5, so we had to leave my house at like 4 something. It was very, very early morning. So she wanted to try to get some sleep. I have been sleeping horribly literally since this day because I couldn't fall asleep, and then had to get up. I probably fell asleep at like 1:30, slept for like 3 hours, woke up, took her to the airport. And yeah, but I stayed up watching The Amazing Race. I realized there was a few seasons I haven't seen, so I've been catching up on that. It's been wonderful. But then woke up super early on Tuesday to bring sis to the airport, which was the emo. Oh, I just missed that little shithead. But then I came home and I just passed the fuck out. Like, I just went to sleep. Chris had Chris had a doctor's appointment on this day, and usually I'm a fairly light sleeper. Like, if anybody's alarm goes off, I would wake up. Well, except for Andrea's, because she has like the most like soft alarm. But like, if Chris was to get out of bed, open the door, like, I would wake up. No, not this time. No, no, no. You best believe I was simply still very much asleep. And I didn't wake up until, like, I actually woke up a few minutes before he got back from his appointment, so there was that. But then he went and grabbed us McDonald's, I believe, probably something to that effect, fast food for lunch. It must not have been McDonald's because I didn't use a McDonald's script and I had one. Maybe Sonic, question mark? I don't really know. But we got groceries, we got food, we came home. Oh no, this was the day Burger King fucked up our food. I'm pretty sure it was the Burger King incident. Freaking Burger King. But yeah, so we worked, had a YouTube binge, and did laundry. I was trying to get caught up on orders, and now I'm so caught up on orders. I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself because I'm used to like being busy and being behind. So it's just really like shocking to not be. So Wednesday was girls' day. We were gonna have it at my house, but it was really beautiful. We wanted to sit by the pool, and I'm having issues with my pool key for my pool at my like community. It's just like simply not working. I did, like, it worked once when my sister was here, but now I'm just starting to think it just wasn't locked, and that's why it worked, because it has not worked since. And we've called like the number, like at the pool, there's a number that's like, call this number if your key card's not working. So we called, and they were just like, yeah, like, we can't help you basically. And they, well, Chris called because I don't make phone calls, but I think I'm also not going to use this because it's in the background of both of the fashion people that I'm using, so I'm just gonna skip that one. But yeah, so Chris called them, and then they like directed him to this other number, and he called that number and left that person a message because they didn't answer, and they've just simply not gotten back to us, and it's been a few days now. So I contacted our like property manager, and I was just like a little bit embarrassed because we just signed our lease for like our 3rd year living here, and I grab the doggo. They we've never used the pool before, and I'm like, yeah, so listen, we've never tried to use the pool, but our pool key is not working and they're not being helpful. But she was really nice. She was just like, yeah, like just send me a picture of it and we'll get it to the homeowners and they'll figure it out. So that was pretty simple. But anywhoosies, so what I'm getting at is girls' day was at Andrea's house, which nothing ended up going to plan anyway, but when does it ever in life? Life is too chaos. But I went to Andrea's house and we filmed an unboxing of this game that we got sent to us, and y'all, listen, I'm always grateful when anybody sends us a game, but this specific game, I got like an ad for it, or I saw it, came across it over a year ago that it was going to be coming in 2024 to Kickstarter. And it's called Night Shift, and it's like in the game you're being like an exotic dancer, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot wait for this to come to Kickstarter. I'm instantly gonna kickstart it. Mind you, I don't literally ever back things on Kickstarter, ever. So for me to be like, oh my god, yes, but then when they like were gonna send it to us, I literally almost pooped on the floor. But yeah, so we filmed an unboxing video, and let me just tell you, that game is just stunning. The video may be up on our BG Girlies YouTube. It may not, but just subscribe so you can see it whenever it does come out. But we filmed that video, and then we were going to be getting lunch with Nick and Theo, but they were out and about doing things and had gotten breakfast later than like I guess originally planned, so they weren't really hungry. So me and Andrea went and we got ourselves a little brunchy brunch. She got a burger. I got, what did I get? A chocolate chip pancake. That's what I got, which was funny because Theo had also gotten a chocolate chip pancake for breakfast, and I was like, huh, twinning. But yeah, I got chocolate chip pancake. It was delicioso. Love chocolate chip pancakes. And I got that and a side of bacon. And then we did some shopping. We went to like a local bookstore, and then we went to Walmart and Target. We were just trying to kill time, and then we got back to Andrea's house. Basically, we're trying to kill time so that Theo was down for his nap, because Theo is my little bestie, and if he knew I was there, he wouldn't go down for quiet time, and he needs quiet time, basically. So we just were like killing time until that was done, taken care of, and he was like good to go, so that we wouldn't throw off his routine. Yeah. So we were just bebopping around, and then we got back and we played Night Shift, which was the like stripper theme game, and it was so fun. I had such a good time. The character I play as, his name is Amethyst, and her like personality trait is fantasy. Andrea played as Ruby, Nick played as Topaz, and like it's like the cutest miniatures ever for this game. It's just had such a blast. Honestly, love it. Even if you don't like board games, you don't play board games, when it comes to Kickstarter, you should just back it, because it was wonderful, great, magical, and I had a fantabulous time playing it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so highly recommend, highly suggest. It was great. And yeah, and then whenever Theo got up from his quiet time, the 3 of us went down to the pool and we just kind of hung out. I don't like really getting in the water, so I just kind of like vibed and chatted while like they went in the pool. Andrea didn't stay in the pool super long, but Theo and Nick had fun in the pool together. It was really cute. And then we ended up hanging out with the kids. We got Panda for dinner, and we had a cute little 3% game night. We played I Love Cats with like the last couple of expansions that Andrea didn't have. She got them. And then we played Cascadia with the Landmarks expansion, which nobody told us, nobody informed me or Andrea, none of us knew that the expansion made the game go up to 6 players. So now we can play it on like regular game night, because before it only went up to 5. So yeah, yeah, so Thursday I slept in, and then I got up and I was working. Chris had a haircut appointment this day, so he went and did that situation, came back looking so cute, and had a YouTube binge. And I was just like I said, it's been a really bad mental health week. I think it's just one of those things where like the state of the like economy in the world right now is just like really depressing, because I feel like I'm constantly working and feeling like I can literally never ever get ahead, and it's just like a lot of stress, if I'm being honest with you. So I was just really feeling down that day, so there was that. And then I read, the only book I read this week was, what is it called? What is it called? I literally just finished it yesterday. Running Wild. It's the final book in the Simple Wild, technically trilogy, but there's also a novella, so 3.5 a G. Trilogy 0.5. It's the final book. It's about Marie, the vet, and honestly, I hated that character throughout the entire rest of like the series of books, and like assumingly this would be her redemption arc, and it was, but even like the beginning of the book, I was just like, ugh, I don't even really want to be reading about this bitch, but I just want to like finish it. But then by like the like 40% mark, you like start to really root for her. It ended up being really good. I ended up giving it 4 stars. Really liked it. Had a great time reading it. And kind of sad that the trilogy is over. I don't read a lot of series, so when I do get to read one, it's like exciting for me. It's like the opposite of Andrea, because I feel like she gets excited when she's reading like a standalone book because she reads so many series. And for me, I'm like, oh, I guess it's a series. I can really like grow to care about these characters. Because most of the time with like standalone books, especially like thrillers, you're there more so for like the thrilling part, not really the like getting to know and love the characters of the story type situation. So it was really fun. I've heard a lot of people, I do highly recommend the whole series, all of them. I think I gave every single book in the series 4 stars, including the novella. Like everything about it gave 4 stars, not quite 5, but close. But I've heard a lot of people say that if you go into it thinking it's going to be a romance book, you may be disappointed, because a lot of people think it leans more a literary fiction, which is fine for me because I quite enjoy literary fiction. But if you're going into it expecting like this hot and heavy romance, there is like 2, maximum 2, I would say, spicy scenes in each of the like full-length books. The novella is like a little Christmas time special, but yeah. So I read Friday, worked, YouTube binge, got Sonic, went on a walk, talked on the phone with my sister, and read some more. Saturday was game night. I went to 85 Degree Bakery, which is like the Asian bakery, to get egg tarts for game night because I was in charge of bringing dessert. And tell me how like whoever made them simply did not like spray the tins, because they were so stuck in there. It was wild. But then, you know, I was having another little cute little minty bee. Went on a walk, got Panda, worked, YouTube binge, then game night. We played Let's Go to Japan, Tokaido, and then like Tokyo something. I don't really know. I don't really remember. I've been having such a hard time remembering the name of that one. And then Sunday, oh, you best believe I slept the F in again, because I have no self-control, because I keep staying up very late. And then I sleep in very late, so then I stay up very late, and it's this vicious cycle. But I can guarantee you it will be fixed this next week while I'm at BGG Spring. But that happened. What is it called? The Gen Con wishlist submission was this day. Basically, Andrea was in charge of that, but I just wanted to mark it because it's like fun. But the Gen Con thing was, so we submitted what events we wanted to do and got that situated. I filmed A Perfect Pair. We went on a walk. I worked, YouTube binge, finished my book, and then felt sad again. So let's zoom into the day by day. Listen, I'm sorry if this video is a Debbie Downer of a video, but I can't be anything but honest with you guys, and if I'm feeling down, I'm just gonna like openly tell you that like I wasn't doing good, you know? I don't really see the point in like pretending. So I'm gonna use this tomorrow going to snooze. It's also so warm in here, and that's quite literally diagonal. I have such a love-hate relationship with underlays like this because you can really tell if you put things down for good. Really could just go change, but I don't really feel like it, you know? So that's gonna be for snooze, and then I'm gonna use this to mark us gallivanting around, me and my sister. Then use this to mark reading. Oh, I am gonna use my custom multi, my secondary custom multi in font choice 10 for the quote unquote liney font, whatever it calls it. Okay. So if we're going to snooze, I'm gonna grab something food related. I don't really think any of my like, this one actually kind of matches. Neither of us got like eggs and bacon, but we'll use that. That's from SPC. For gallivanting, I'm gonna be pulling from here. Just grab the shopping bag. And then, I accidentally put my icons in the done with pile. Incorrect. I'm gonna grab a book mini icon. It's on the mini icons sampler sheet. There is also a full sheet of those in the shop. Grab this to mark snooze. Then I have gallivanting on my regular custom multi. And read. I have lots of those on my regular custom multi. I feel like tomorrow I might film like a 24-hour reading challenge. That sounds kind of fun over like the next couple of days. Okay. So next, me and Sissy Pissy Pants got ramen, and then we had our little gamey night. And then, do you guys have siblings that you have just like weird names for them? Because like I refer to my sister like as her name in these videos, Haley, but like I don't ever call her name. Like it sounds like a foreign object coming out of my mouth, if I'm being honest with you. It sounds really like, it sounds like I'm mad at her. Okay, I'm gonna grab the ramen doodle. Perfect. And then for our little game night, what are the colors of this sheet? I have any of this like poopy green color. It's one of those things where if I'm using a color like that, I like to see if I have anything in the collection, since it's like kind of a more odd color. This one matches pretty good for game night. And then I'm gonna use a TV icon to mark the amazing race. So for ramen with sis, we're gonna just throw on a with sis. Game night, we're gonna just do game night, and then the amazing race. Perfect. What's everybody's favorite reality TV show? Mine is probably Love Island, and then the Amazing Race. Those are like my tops, and then probably Love is Blind. Let me know what yours are. Use this to mark bringing sis to the airport. We'll use this to mark saying goodnight to the world and passing out for hours upon hours. And then groceries. I'm like trying to be so perfect, not like blatantly put things crooked. And then the Burger King bullshit. Okay. So for bringing my sis to the airport, I'm gonna use the airplane icon from the mini icons sheet in Pearl, in case you forgot which foil we were using. I'm liking how this is looking. I like liked this kit, but it didn't like, I never had like a time where I was like, ooh, let me use her. So like I'm really glad that I'm using it because I'm actually really, really, really enjoying how it's looking. Grab Lottie sleeping because that was me. I'm gonna grab the grocery cart icon from the mini icons sheet. If you're interested in a full sheet of them, let me know. I can make that happen. Then we have the mini fast food icon. We do have full sheets of those, or you can just get them simply on the mixed variety sheet, which like is that. We got a custom that just says sis. Then we have PTFO. Then we have groceries. Anything that's in this font choice 10, is from a custom multi, just FYI. And then I'm just gonna grab the fast food script from the foil bundle. So this is font choice 5 if you're interested in ordering a sheet of those. Then I'm gonna grab a squared off box in pink for work. Love using these to mark big chunks of time, which is usually me working because it's just how we operate around here. Use this for YouTube binge. And then we'll use this for lingerie. Okay, so for working, I'm gonna take from the doodles that came with the mystery kit, the like retro TV. And then for, why did I do that? Or the retro computer, yeah, that makes sense, it's not a TV. And then I'm gonna use the movie clapper icon from the mixed like mini little things sheet. We do have full sheets of those in the shop though. Then I'm gonna grab the grocery or laundry basket. Those are not currently available in full sheets, but I can make that happen if you're interested. Gonna grab a custom YouTube binge for my custom multi. We're gonna grab a work. And then we're gonna grab the laundry. Perfect. On to Wednesday. We filmed a video for BG Girl He's. And then me and Andrea went to lunch and shopped around. Okay. So for filming for BG Girlies, I'm gonna use the filming camera from the mini icons sheet. And then for Andrea and I going to get brekkie, brunch, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna grab just like French toast from SPC because I got pancakes, which is like in the that family. I already used the shopping bag, so I'm gonna look in my shopping stickers for a different shopping sticker. I feel like this kind of matches pretty good actually. Yeah, I like how that looks. Okay, so we're gonna mark BG Girlies with the filming camera to like, you know, indicate it. And then a with Andrea. And then I'm gonna use the shopping script from the foil bundle. It's gonna be in font choice 6, in case you're interested in purchasing a full sheet of them. Okay, and then I'm gonna mark that we played Night Shift specifically because I was so excited about it. And then we'll mark that we went to the pool with Theodore. And we got Panda. And we had a game night. Perfect. So, for Night Shift, I'm gonna use a jar of money or something, like something money related, because the whole premise of the game is like you're trying to make the most money in the club and like take your clients to private rooms and I don't know, like steal clients from other people. That's like the whole premise of the game, is to like make the most money and be like the most successful. So I'm gonna use this money jar from SPC just because I think that's so funny. And then I'm gonna use Lottie with her pool floaty to mark that we went to the pool with Theo. And then for getting Panda, I'm just gonna use the fast food icon again. And then for Miss Game Night, does this match? This like kind of brownish meatball? Yeah, that kind of goes with the vibes of the kit. That works great. So For night shift, we're gonna grab a little custom night shift, a with Theodore, a panda, and then a game night. Panda, and a game night. Perfect. And that's the first half. Moving right on into the second half, the first thing we're gonna mark is the whole sleeping in situation with this. And then we're gonna use this to mark work. And then we're gonna mark Chris's hair appointment. I mark this because I'm sure Chris will be like, I don't know when I last got my hair cut. And then I can easily be like, approximately this day. I'm gonna use the bed icon from the mini icons sheet. I don't have those as full sheets in the shop, but I can make it happen. And then we have the laptop from the doodle sampler for working. Do I even own a laptop? No, because I'm a peasant. Okay. Y'all, I had the weirdest dream last night. Let me tell you about it while I'm looking for this. Basically, our house was being broken into by Heath Ledger Joker, and horrifying. And he stole all of our stuff and had a G-Len in the backyard. It was very horrifying. I'm gonna use the sleep in from the foil bundle if I can find it. There it is. It's in font choice 3, which is an underappreciated font, IMO. It's so cute. I'm gonna grab work from my foil bundle, from my, what are they called? From my custom multi, and then I'm just gonna grab my with Chris as well because it was his hair appointment. Okay. Down here, we're gonna grab a green box to mark YouTube binge for sure, and then I'll grab a blue box to mark being sad. Cause if I ain't nothing but a sad girl, you know? And then we'll grab a little thing to mark a reading. Okay, so. YouTube binge. I'm gonna use the YouTube thing from the thing, oh, this needs to be flipped the other way. From the doodle sampler that came in the mystery kit. Okay. For being sad, I'm probably gonna grab just, some sort of sad sticker. Don't worry, I have a lot of them because simply always sad. Use this one from Papershire. And then I did read, so I'm gonna grab the mini book icon again. And again, we do have full sheets of those in the shop if you are interested. And I'm gonna mark YouTube binge, YouTube binge. There we go. Then I'm gonna use the sad bitch from my custom multi. Bitch, sad. And read from my custom multi. There we go. Perfect. On to Friday. I'm gonna be marking, I'm just gonna mark this like the, yeah, it's fine. Use that, and then the green color for YouTube binge. Work in YouTube binge is all I'm really marking up here because it consumed my whole day. I did work a lot last week. No wonder I'm so caught up. It's like all I did. A boring week, just full of working and working and more working. Grab this like retro computer. It's not like the exact blue, but it's like fine. And then for YouTube binge, grab one of these various tannish colors I have in the tan family. Wow, that was horrible placement. That looks better. Okay. I'll mark work and YouTube binge. This one's like a single line one, but I'm just gonna rip it in half because it's just what we do around these parts. YouTube binge. Got Sonic. Went for a walk. Talked to my sister. And read. Read. Okay. So for getting Sonic, I'm just going to use the car icon because, you know, drive-through vibes. Then for going on a walk, I'm going to use the sneakers from the foil bundle. Then we're talking to my sister, I'm going to use the smartphone icon from the mini icons sheet. And then for reading, I'm just going to use the stack of books that came with the bundle. So we've got a Sonico. I'm going to use the workout script from the foil bundle because let me tell you, it has been hot as frick. So going on a walk is definitely a workout. That's going to be in font choice 5 if you're interested in getting a full sheet of those. Grab Talk to Sis. Off the CUUSTOMS multi. I'm going to use the read from the foil bundle, and it's going to be in font choice 2. Love the way it fits in that box. Okay, so Saturday. First thing, 85-degree bakery. Next thing, fucking mental breakdown. It be like that. Next up after that, we went on a walk. And then we got Panda. Cool. So, for going to the bakery, I'm just going to use the cake icon from the mini icons sheet because lots of desserts there. For being sad, I'm just going to grab that exact same sticker from Papershire because why not? Going on our little walk, I also have specifically like going for a walk stickers from Papershire that actually really match this kit, and they don't match much. So we're going to pull that in. It's like on a sidewalk with a bush. And then for Panda, I'm again just going to use the car icon because it reminds me of going through the drive-thru. So 85-degree. I'm going to use the mental fucking breakdown from the bundle. It's in font choice 5 if you're interested in purchasing a full sheet. And then walk. And then Panda. And then I did do some work. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. Work did get done, of course. And then had a YouTube binge. And we had game night. Okay, so for working, I'm going to use the box icon here because I packaged up orders, so I figured that worked out good. Then we'll use the movie clapper icon from the mini icons sheet. And then we'll grab something for game night. I'm just going to grab a simple Lottie with her playing cards because it's just where we're at. Okay, we'll grab a work script. Check. We're going to grab the YouTube binge from the foil bundle, which is font choice 4 if you are interested in a sheet of those. And then we will grab game night. This one's 1, but I just ripped it in half to make it 2. Game night. Perfect. Sunday. Listen, I was a shaleepy girl. So, just gonna change the order a little bit to make this work out. So there's that. And then it was the whole Gen Con situation this day. So we'll mark that. And then I filmed, not we. There's absolutely no we within that filming. And went for another walk this day. I tried to like, if I'm like feeling down, I try to like be out in the sun because like the sunshine helps your mental health. So I'm gonna use this bed to mark that I was really sleepy. As far as Gen Con situation goes. Maybe there's something in the pink family that I'll look up. I don't really remember what shop this is from. I'm just gonna use this D20 to mark booking the Gen Con stuff. Use a little camera for film, and then I'm definitely gonna use that same walk sticker because it matched so good and I don't get a ton of opportunities to use these. So might as well when they match. Okay, so sleepy. Gen Con. Film. And walk. Ow, fucking A. I just stabbed my, like, under my nail with my tweezers. Ugh. Okay. So then we will mark working. Had a bit of a YouTube binge. Finished my book. I was only like 30% into it, and then I just like read the rest of it real quick. And then I was sad because wouldn't be a night with me if I wasn't these days. Hee hee hee. And I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning in my misery. So for working, I'm going to use the sticker because I make stickers. And then I'm going to use a TV for watching YouTube. And I get some sort of book icon, reading icon. This like light pink Kindle. And this is like genuinely how I feel mentally is this sticker. If it focuses. That's how I'm feeling. So, works out perfect to mark how I'm doing, you know? So, for working, we're just going to grab a work script. For this, I'm just going to grab the binge watch from the bundle. Why not? It's going to be in font choice 5 in case you're interested in a full sheet of it. Okay. Perfect. Read. And I was sad, simply. Read and just sad. Just sad, you know? I was in a club in school called SAD, but it was actually an acronym, SADD, for Students Against Destructive Decisions. I'm a goody two-shoes, what can I say? Okay, so there's the finished spread, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you like this spread, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down. Either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.